Quickly, this is a rated G panel. We are keeping things appropriate and family friendly, everybody. So we're going to start off, I'm going to ask some questions, and then we're going to open it up to a fan Q&A. There's a Q&A mic in the center, kind of halfway back if y'all can see where that is. I am going to have a moderator screening your questions, so they'll ask you what your question is, approve it, and then you'll be able to ask us. Everybody good with that? All right. So let's go ahead and get our guests out here. First off, we have Melanie Zanetti. And award-winning David McCormack.
Hello, my microphone is on.
So is mine.
Hello, people. Hello. This is a wild crowd.
It is. It's very big. So this is our first times in Atlanta.
It's actually not mine. I've filmed here before, but I'm happy to be back.
First time.
It's my first time. I love it here. I was saying to anyone who would listen, it does remind me of an Australian city in a way. Like the temperature,
Yeah, same temp.
the trees, it's flat. I dig it. Went down to Publix the other day. Everyone said I've got to get a sub from there.
I also heard that you have like the best aquarium in the world.
And let's hear it for Coca-Cola!
All right, so starting off first, are there any fan interactions that y'all have had that have been particularly, especially memorable?
I don't know if they've been memorial, but they have been memorable. So many. I think one of the most amazing parts of being part of Bluey is getting to meet you all and getting to hear about your experiences with the show. I've heard so many people say, I don't even have kids, and this is my comfort show, and this show is free parenting me. Yes! Love you guys! I've had people say that it's made playing with their kids more fun, and that it's helped them get through COVID. Who said Bluey helped them get through COVID? Yes! What about you, Dave?
Well, a lot of people come up and we're really flattered how people are affected by the show, and it's helped so many people, but it's also such a common universal experience. Like everyone's got their individual experience, but it seems to be universal in a way. Everyone's been really supportive of the show, so thanks from us to you for you guys making it what it is.
Okay. If Bandit and Chili had a secret talent, what would it be?
I think Bandit would be a really good ice skater. Like, sort of Blades of Glory level. Sort of Will Ferrell. I think, don't you reckon? Like,
I do.
I think Will Ferrell could play Bandit in the live action version.
I don't know if you guys have seen Sticky Gecko, but I think Chili would be an incredible ninja.
Has your role influenced your day-to-day vernacular in any way? Do you find yourself saying, biscuits or cheese and crackers?
I actually say, for real life, why not?
I say bumworms every opportunity I get. Like that happens in like with kids, you get, there's bumworms are real. And it's a big deal at our house. It's sort of a celebration in a way.
If you could choose any Bluey character as a dinner guest, who would it be? Bluey.
No, not nothing.
I think maybe
I reckon, can someone tell me another character? Bluey, no, not Bluey or Big Brother. That's a dinner guess, isn't it? Who? Unicorns! Unicorns! That's a good answer.
That's a choice.
That would be a wild dinner party.
What and if did you have any inspiration when coming to your characters?
Yes, my mum. I'm one of 6 kids, and my mum, particularly when we were little, was a really incredible mum. So she's sort of who I think of sometimes. I'm like, how would my mum? Oh yeah, that's how she would say it. So yeah, and just thinking about what it would be like to have 2 little pups who were the best.
When the show started, my kids were 3 and 5, which I think is about maybe what Bluey and Bingo's ages are in the show. So it was pretty relatable for me. So I was lucky to just doing the show was sort of a continuation of my day.
Dave was just playing himself.
Yeah. People say, what's it like to be a voice actor? I just have a voice. I don't know. I'm just a voicer.
Have you brought any games from the show to home, like Keepy Uppy?
Yeah, well, Keepy Uppy, let's hear it, Keepy Uppy! Maybe we'll have a game later. But Keepy Uppy predates the show. Like, I think that's sort of since humanity discovered balloons. I think Keepy Uppy's been part of every family's life, right? Everyone played it before Bluey, and they played it long after Bluey's finished. So. Yeah, that one, all the games.
Yes, Keepy Uppy for sure, that's a classic. Same with statues. My nieces really love the fairy ring games and also tickle crabs. We have a fan.
How often does Joe Brum allow you guys to ad-lib?
Oh, there's quite a few times, Joe. Like, the scripts are brilliant. Every time I first read a script, I'll probably laugh and cry. So much of the writing's already there, but he does let us have a play. Sometimes he'll be like, this line, just riff, try some things, ad-lib here.
Yeah, we'll be like, make up some sort of rhythm thing, with like, do something, or just make various moans. And often we go down weird, sort of dead-end paths where I think he just likes torturing me.
Oh, I think that's just a you thing.
Yeah. And he'll be like, make the sound of a constipated octopus.
It was one point, I think, an asparagus, and I was being a chicken or a dinosaur. It's like, so you're a dog, and now you're being a dog being a chicken. And he just stopped and said, Mel, this is your job.
Do you have any favorite memories of like a specific line that you ad-libbed that you felt was very clever?
Too much echo in here.
There were a line that you ad-libbed that you felt was very clever. Favorite?
Well, I think there's a line, Dad enters the room in one of the episodes, and it was a stage, like a direction, but I read it as a script, as a line, and he kept it in. So, you know how they have like, Mark goes to the kitchen or something.
That reminds me of that. Do you guys know the Kevin Sorbo from Hercules? There's a reading, there's a recording of him going, disappointed! It's a stage direction.
What lessons have you learned from playing your roles?
Well, look, I have seriously learned to try and be more present with my kids and people, and just enjoy the moment as well. Don't overthink it. Like when I meet all you nice people here, it's just really nice to make a connection, even if it's only briefly, and just be there and listen to what you have to say. It's lovely.
I think one thing I really love about Bluey is that parents are fallible. They're not perfect, and they do make mistakes, and they know how to apologize for it. And I I think just having that modeling, even if you're not a parent, to go, okay, we're all terribly human / canine, and we're just doing our best.
So Robert Irwin guest stars as Alfie on Bluey. Do you have a favorite guest star that has been on the show so far? And who would you like to see guest star?
I was pretty stoked when Lin-Manuel Miranda was Sergeant on the horse. That felt very special because I feel like he's a bit of a genius, and so is Joe Brown. So it was like this meeting of minds for me. And in terms of being on the show, anyone who's a huge fan, anyone who feels like they really want to enter the Bluey universe.
I'd like to have Harrison Ford on the show.
Crossover, yes.
But a really grumpy Harrison
Really
Ford.
grumpy old dog.
Yeah, he doesn't really even want to be on the show. He's
Very
only doing it for money.
Oh, I'm down.
So he'd just be like, I'm Harrison Ford. You know, he just sort of writing onto the script.
He plays himself. What is your favorite line from Bluey?
Oh, there's so many favorites. I love, this is what happens when you're not happy with what you've got. Somebody's husband eventually gets it.
There's so many good ones. I've already mentioned my favourite bumworms. There's also, I will never take advice from a cartoon dog, which I think is quite meta. But one of my favourite moments in the show is from Chili, right? And Dad is like, here's Dad, right? And then it comes to Chili. It's a slow clap. I love that.
So I know you guys record remotely. Do you guys have studios in your homes, or do you have a studio that you drive to locally?
Neither. I travel a lot with my work, and so I'm sort of just shoved into a studio wherever I happen to be. I've recorded in Atlanta before. New York, LA, Australia, Latvia, Florence, Belize, I think. Yeah, like we've done the world tour, Chili and I.
All my stuff's done in Sydney, but it's a testament to how clever they are with the show that Mel can be wherever, and they'll cut it all together, and it's seamless, isn't it? Like you'd never know it's all done separately as well.
No, we have such great chemistry. And we didn't meet for like 3.5 years into doing the show.
And we sort of messaged, didn't we? It was like, hey, we probably should talk on the phone. Or
Yeah.
something.
And the first time we talked on the phone, I was like, oh God, he is just Bandit. I was like, this is just your voice.
Which I think that's such a testament to the audio engineers and sound editors to really pull that together. It's amazing. You would not tell that you guys were not in a room together talking. Because just your chemistry is truly amazing.
And that comes down to the writing, doesn't it? The stories are so good.
Somewhere in the front.
What was the
They should have a badge. So they might be able to.
Pinball Nuts was the intro in the pilot episode. Do we have any potential options for more collaborations?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm sort of liking just doing the voice part, to be honest. Like, it's nice just to do that. But never say never.
And my last question before we turn it over to fan Q&A, what has been the most unexpected outcome from Bluey for you guys?
That's easy. We're here in
Exactly.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Exactly. We're here with you guys.
And how else can a couple of regular Aussies get to travel the world and meet all these lovely people? It's so special.
Honestly, it is the best part, getting to meet you all. Like, no joke.
Give yourself a round of applause.
All right, while we get set up there,
Hi, bigger one.
Sorry, excuse me.
Hi, bigger one.
Hi,
It's okay. I got it. Here. Can I turn this?
Okay. Melody, if I'm correct, you made your start on stage.
Correct.
What are the comparisons between like stage and voice acting? What's the same and what's different?
Okay, what's different is on stage you can see me. It's one of the big ones. And the audience is right in front of you. So I've done film and TV and a lot of stage work, and you get the immediate feedback. But when you're in a booth, firstly, it's just you acting everything out and looking a little crazy. But the reaction is so much further delayed because they don't see you until it comes out, and still then it's just your voice. So that's why these are really incredible, is we get to actually meet you all and have the response.
And it takes so long for an episode to get made. From when we do stuff, it's 6 months, a year until we actually get to see the finished product.
Exactly.
We're eating chili and playing bingo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, my question is about the voice direction at the end of the final scene of the camping episode where Chili accompanied Bluey because he had to say goodbye to his new friend. I was very curious how that scene was directed and what it was like to voice in that scene.
I love that scene. That's one of my favorites. I think it's about, you have to actually go there. You have to think you've got this small child who needs comforting. And that's the place, you have to go there emotionally, mentally. And that's how you get something that's tender and sincere.
Big fan of Australia.
Australia's cool, dude.
It's a great place.
Good.
Do you think at the end of this Q&A, would you be allowed to lead us in a sing-along of Home Among the Gum Trees?
I don't know if everyone knows that song. I think that's quite niche. I don't think I even know it. I'm so sorry. But thank
But
you.
yes,
What was your favorite cartoon growing up?
I liked the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Space Ghost. Did you have Space Ghost? And then Simpsons and stuff like that.
I was quite little for that Disney Renaissance, so Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Lion King were my jam.
All classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if there was an episode of Bluey where the whole Heeler family just wore bandit outfits that were colored blue, they were eating chili and playing bingo?
I'm sold.
We're going to talk to Joe.
Yeah.
That'd be excellent, thank you.
What would the title of the episode be?
The name mix-up.
This episode is called The Name Mix Up.
So, out of all the episodes, I really wondered which one really touched you, where it resonated. That one where you actually went back and watched it a couple times, you teared up as you did it, or you just laughed your head off during the line reads.
Well, I really like the Granddad episode, and it's a beautiful performance from Melody where, you know the episode I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
And just that last scene where Chili and her dad are sitting, and they're just talking about time passing. Seems slowly, but it's really so quickly. That's just such a beautiful scene for me. That's my favorite bit. You're incredible.
I think my favorite episode of all time is Sleepy Time. And the end, like when I first read that episode with Mum as the son, I was like, oh my God. It just shows like just how much unseen labor parents do to make sure their kids feel safe. I just think it's so beautifully done, and the music, and it's gorgeously animated, so obviously done.
Thank you very much. And thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you all. Thank God.
Hello. So, what is your favorite and least favorite moments while working on Bluey?
I don't have a least favorite.
I think I have a least favorite, guys. This is the best job in the world.
You get to really cool stuff.
Yeah, work with fun people.
Meet nice people.
Meet all these legends. Like that's probably some of the best. Honestly, I don't think the downside, and we're being absolutely serious.
Okay.